And he sees you, and he walks up, excuse me, number, no, and you start talking, and maybe you have some drinks, maybe you dance, maybe you exchange numbers, maybe you start to date. Now, I happen to think the very beginning of a new relationship is the most exciting part of the relationship. Granted, I'm not married yet, so technically I've only had beginnings of relationships. I don't know, I can't say empirically how fun being married is. I'll tell you on the next comedy special what that's all about. But I don't know. The beginning of a relationship is exciting because it's brand new. You're both on your best behavior. It's still electric. You're not totally sure about the history of mental illness in each other's families. Like, it's fun. And the most nerve-wracking part of a new relationship when you're younger is the first time a boy comes over to your apartment. Because it's ostensibly like your girlfriend audition time. Like, you want him to come in and be like, oh, it's so homey, I'd like to stay forever. And you're like, yes, come closer. Like, that's what you want. You try so hard in your 20s, right? Because you're young and it's fun. That's your 20s. In your 30s, you don't try. Your 30s, homeboy knocks on the door, you open it, you're standing there in combat boots, nothing else, and a garbage can on fire. You're like, welcome to fuckdom, Scott. Ticket? Okay, so. But it's interesting because in your 20s, it's a weird mental game. Boys coming over for the first time, you're trying to reconcile the beautiful home that your mother kept that you lived in growing up with the beautiful home that, like, Pinterest says you're supposed to have, and the fact that you have no fucking money. So you're like, should I buy a rug or eat dinner? I don't know. Like, it's so hard. Boys coming over, you are cleaning like you've never cleaned before, and it's hard because women secretly are filthy. No one wants to laugh about it. Like, oh, not me. And no guy wants to imagine, like, no way, my girlfriend's so hot. Yeah? Yeah? You think you got a hot girlfriend? Check the center console of her car. She's owned that car for a decade. It's just every year, the shit just piles up. You open that, you're like, I didn't know an Acura came with a time capsule. You just shut it. You open it again, you just hear, help! Like, there's just something in there. It's our little filthy secret stockpile, right? It's a now that's what I call music CD in case they come back. Yeah, it's one of those cables that plugs from the tape player into the CD player. It's a spilled nail polish. It's like a little bit of weed dust. It's a Calgon body spray because you'd rather smell like a stripper than weed, right? It's a Lip Smackers Dr. Pepper flavor that's just lying there with a gash in the wax neck, like, tell my children I died well. Like, it's an iPhone 4 charger. It's some McDonald's napkins. It's a French fry. Times that center console by 1,000,000 in her apartment. You are just cleaning with Swiffer and Brawny. It's like a winter wonderland of paper towels. You're just shoving shit under the rugs because you didn't build a shelf. I don't know how that fucking works. You're just moving everything. You take everything, you put your coats in the oven, burn them. I live in LA. Fuck it. Take everything. You take your cat, you put your cat in the hamper, just for now, Marbles. We don't know how he feels about cats. Taking everything, you're cleaning, you discovering new rooms in your apartment. You're like, how come the water heater gets its own closet? Fuck it! You beg your roommate, you beg your gross out roommate. You're like, please just stay in your room. You're so fucking disgusting. She's sitting there on a throne of Wendy's wrappers like, okay. But you text me dick pics. Hello. You shut the door. Cleaning it, lighting Glade candles like it's a fucking Catholic mass. It's like, smells like ham in here. You're just trying to make it nice. He opens the door. You're like, hi. He walks in. He's like, oh, place is cool. You're like, fuck you. And there's an art, by the way, to the outfit you wear the first time a boy comes over to your place at night, okay? You don't want to wear what you wore during the day. You don't want to wear your work clothes. You don't want to wear your daytime clothes, because it's nighttime. What if that was the end of my show? I hit my head. You don't want to wear your civilian clothes, okay? Because you had a whole day, maybe you sweat in them, they're gross. However, at the other end of the sartorial spectrum, you don't want to go like super hardcore sexy. It's the first time a guy's coming over. You just want to relax. You don't want to just wear nipple tassels. Now, some women are like, wait a minute. I am the woman that has stood here before and will stand here in front of you again and let you know you can wear whatever you want. It doesn't give a man the right to put his hands on you, and no always means no. That's like a boilerplate agreement. Yeah. No means no. Kindergartners get that. I don't know why we forget that as adult males, but no means no. This is less about that and more about just being mentally kind to the other person. You show up in just that, the guy's gonna be like, oh my God, and the blood's gonna go from here to his dick, he's gonna impale himself, he's gonna sue you, and you ain't got no money. So, just be kind, because mentally it's like, oh, maybe she wants, I don't know, oh my God. It's frustrating. And you know what it would be like, girls? It would be like if you had the worst day and you came home to your boyfriend and you're like, I had the worst day, I got fired, and I cried in front of everyone, and I ate that French fry from my car.